Ever thought $5,000 could somehow turn into a jaw-dropping $2.6 billion? Meet Paul Orfalea, the man who made it happen. But this isn't your typical success story. Paul's journey is full of twists, challenges, and the kind of grit that turns failure into fuel. Get ready, because this is the story of a guy who took a small idea and turned it into a massive empire, all while embracing his imperfections. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Early years. Paul Orfalea's early life was a study in contrasts. Raised in a diligent middle-class family in Southern California, he faced educational challenges that many might have thought insurmountable. As a second grader, Paul struggled to grasp the alphabet, despite the best efforts of his teachers, parents, and siblings. Diagnosed with dyslexia and ADHD, his academic journey was rocky, marked by grade failures and multiple school expulsions. By the time he graduated high school, his GPA was a disheartening 1.2, placing him near the bottom of his class. With a troubled past and a series of job rejections, Paul might have seemed like an unlikely candidate for success. He often worried about a bleak future, questioning, with my struggles in reading, restlessness, and lack of mechanical skills, what could possibly be in store for me? But Paul's story took a remarkable turn when he launched a modest venture, a small shop dedicated to selling school supplies and making copies. The store was so tiny that he had to place the copier on the sidewalk, offering copies for just 4 cents each. He named the business Kinkos, a nod to his curly red hair, which earned him the nickname from friends. What began as a humble operation grew into a global phenomenon, expanding to 1,200 locations across 10 countries. In 2004, Paul Orfalea made headlines by selling Kinkos to FedEx for over $2 billion. His journey from a struggling student to a business titan is a testament to resilience and innovation, proving that even the most challenging beginnings can lead to extraordinary successes. What inspired him to start Kinkos and what was his vision for it? From an early age, Paul Orfalea was steeped in the entrepreneurial spirit of his Lebanese heritage, where starting a business is often preferred over taking a job. His upbringing in a family of entrepreneurs ingrained in him a keen sense for spotting opportunities. While in college, Orfalea was struck by the sight of students anxiously waiting in line at a Xerox machine in the library, paying 10 cents per page for a resource that seemed to be in constant demand yet always in short supply. This moment of insight ignited a spark in Orfalea. He realized that where there's a long line, there's a chance to make a difference. The idea was simple but powerful: launch a business that would alleviate the stress of obtaining essential materials for students. His vision was to establish Kinkos, strategically placed near college campuses, to provide students with easy access to copy and printing services, eliminating the long waits and high costs. As Kinkos grew, so did Orfalea's vision. Each new store introduced him to diverse customer needs, allowing him to adapt and expand his services. What started as a solution to a common problem evolved into a multi-billion-dollar empire, demonstrating how seizing a simple opportunity can lead to extraordinary success. Each new challenge and opportunity shaped Kinkos into a thriving enterprise that went far beyond its humble beginnings. $5,000 into $2.6 billion transformation. Turning $5,000 into a staggering $2.6 billion isn't a tale of mere luck, it's a story of vision, innovation, and unyielding determination. In 1970, while juggling classes at UC Santa Barbara, Paul Orfalea took a leap of faith with a modest $5,000 loan backed by his parents. This small investment set the stage for what would become Kinkos, a revolutionary concept in copy and print services. Orfalea's first store, a humble office space rented for $100 a month, was nestled next to a bustling hamburger joint in East La Vista, the vibrant student enclave of UCSB. With a simple setup offering notebooks, pens, pencils, and copying services at just 4 cents per page, Orfalea tapped into a crucial need among his fellow students. His innovative approach wasn't just about selling products, it was about creating a community hub for academic and creative endeavors. Within a decade, Kinkos had expanded to over 80 locations nationwide. Instead of franchising, Orfalea built a network of local partnerships, each store managed by its own team of co-owners. This strategy not only fostered strong community ties but also ensured that the business evolved in tandem with the needs of its primary clientele, university students. What began as a simple vision in the late 1970s soon evolved into a revolution in the document industry. Orfalea's 24-hour Kinkos stores quickly became a haven for professionals, from job seekers needing polished resumes to businesses requiring top-notch documentation. This around-the-clock service struck a chord with customers, sparking a rapid expansion that saw Kinkos mushroom into over 1,200 locations across the U.S. and beyond, employing 23,000 people across 10 countries. Orfalea's success isn't just a matter of luck, it's rooted in his unconventional vision and distinctive style. The very name Kinkos is a nod to Orfalea's distinctive curly hair, symbolizing his unique approach to entrepreneurship. Orfalea's business philosophy revolves around a deep-seated passion for retail, a commitment to nurturing his team and customers, and an exceptional knack for spotting opportunities. By fostering an environment where every employee's input was valued and creativity was rewarded through generous incentives, Orfalea transformed Kinkos into a thriving enterprise. His innovative strategies and genuine care for people set the stage for an extraordinary success story that continues to inspire. Orfalea's commitment to his team was legendary. He celebrated their hard work with grand, memorable parties in iconic venues around Santa Barbara, such as the historic Child's Estate, now the Santa Barbara Zoo. These gatherings became local legends, symbolizing Orfalea's belief that a happy, appreciated workforce was key to success. His dynamic, get-it-done spirit inspired many small business owners in the community, further cementing his reputation as a driving force of entrepreneurial energy. Fortune magazine recognized Kinkos as one of America's best places to work for 3 consecutive years, a testament to Orfalea's leadership and innovative workplace culture. In 2004, Kinkos was acquired by FedEx and rebranded as FedEx Kinkos, now known as FedEx Office. Even after the sale, Orfalea continued to make waves in real estate, private equity, and venture capital. His memoir, Copy This, published in 2005, offers an in-depth look into the remarkable rise of Kinkos and the visionary behind it. How did a dyslexic guy who can't read or write build such a successful business? How did a man with dyslexia, who struggled with reading and writing, transform a modest $5,000 into a staggering $2.6 billion? The story of Paul Orfalea is nothing short of extraordinary. In Pink Goldfish 2.0, it was revealed how Orfalea's perceived limitations were actually his greatest assets. His dyslexia didn't hinder him, it propelled him toward success. Unable to manage everything alone, Orfalea learned to delegate effectively, creating a robust culture of teamwork and collaboration at Kinkos that set it apart from the competition. Orfalea's restlessness kept him on the move, often out of the office and in the stores, where he closely observed and learned from frontline employees. His impulsiveness led to the rapid implementation of fresh ideas, continuously driving innovation throughout the company. In his book Copy This, Lessons from a Hyperactive Dyslexic Who Turned a Bright Idea into One of America's Best Companies, co-authored with journalist Ann Marsh, Orfalea champions his disabilities as the foundation of his success. He argues that embracing one's unique traits, rather than viewing them as obstacles, is key to achieving greatness. During his talks, he inspires audiences to celebrate their quirks, revealing that these very traits can be the springboard to extraordinary achievements. Paul Orfalea saw opportunity where others saw limitations. Instead of just recognizing his own weaknesses, he built a company that embraced the imperfections of its team. Under his visionary leadership, Kinkos transformed into a beacon of innovation and empathy, where traits like stubbornness, impatience, disorganization, and impulsiveness were not just tolerated but valued. Orfalea's willingness to defy conventions and his encouragement for his employees to think outside the box fostered a vibrant culture of creativity and collaboration. This dynamic environment not only set Kinkos apart but also earned it a spot on Fortune's 100 Best Companies to Work For time and again. Orfalea's approach was revolutionary, proving that a company's success can be built on a foundation of understanding and embracing the full spectrum of human quirks. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Paul Orfalea's billion-dollar journey, Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more inspiring stories and business insights. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What's the most surprising part of Orfalea's story for you? Stay tuned for more amazing content.